What's going on in Cleveland, do you think? Big game tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Did you hear that they had a defensive team meeting after Corey Davis just strolled in from 66 yards out and everyone was kind of jogging after him? I assume that was part of the reason.
You mean was this meeting after the game or in the middle of the game?
It was I think it was yesterday.
Okay.
I think it was Tuesday. Yeah. Oh, in the middle of the game. No, it was after, and because I think Delpit even said, I don't want to, talk about my teammates like that. Or I definitely botched his soundbite. But the bottom line is they had meetings, and this is a big game. Pittsburgh coming in, and it's a rivalry game that you clearly have played in multiple times.
Played in that game a lot.
What do you think's going on?
Got my teeth kicked in a lot by the Pittsburgh Steelers. So me and Joe Thomas, a friend of mine, friend of ours.
By the way, your pod back in the day, brother.
Yeah, thank you, friend.
I mean, for real.
I appreciate that.
That's when I was first hearing the two of you guys together.
We had some special. We got to get the band back together. It's time.
Absolutely.
But we would always have this theory on our show as two guys who played together in Cleveland. It's never good when you start having the team-only meetings. The players-only meetings, it's like the biggest indicator that it's going to be a rough go. So I'm hoping that defensive meeting had coaches involved because the players-only.
I believe it was players only.
I don't know
if you want to look that up, Chris. I think I saw that on the plane flying home last night.
In our experience, they were never. They were usually indicators of what was to come. But yeah, I think I was at that game. My son is a diehard Browns. When I say diehard, he's all in. Like 10 years old, when they lose, like the tears stop. I'm like, hey man, you're not in the game. Relax. That kind. So we're there, and when it started to it fell apart so quick. But it is in NFL football for a lot of those guys, and they're young and they're talented, and I think they're playing better than people expected under the circumstances. That's the NFL. And I know it's cliche, but you gotta those effort always to the end, to the whistle blows. Everything you learned as an 8-year-old, like that is going to be teach tape for every defensive coordinator in the league for probably the next 15 years. This is how you lose a game, just by not making sure that you put it away with intention.
Damn, that's a pretty huge backdrop for this game.
Yeah.
How did the Elf look in person?
It looked amazing.
Did it?
Yeah. Why do we not like the Elf? Is that the consensus?
No, here's the thing with the Elf. No, hold on. For those who don't know about the history or the meaning provincially, locally,
right?
It's weird. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, okay. I can see that.
It's weird because it looks like something from the 40s, which it's from.
Yes.
Okay, it looks old. It does, and it's an elf.
He's terrible ball leverage too.
Exactly. I think Coach Prefer even said that it's missing the 4 points of pressure.
4 points of pressure.
Right. So look. So nationally, when we don't understand the history and how the fans feel about it, our first reaction will be, that's weird.
Yeah.
It's just an interesting choice. But I understand it. I'm just wondering what it looked like in person.
It looked great. Fans love it. I think Cleveland in general has this everyone's against this mentality. So I think the conversation around everyone else disliking it makes them lean in even more. Mm-hmm. They might put it on the helmet.
Because they picked it.
Well, Paul Brown apparently looked into putting it on the helmet, and even he passed on that.
Yeah, that was
so they started putting it on programs and media guides and stuff like that. I understand it's been around. I get it.
It's OG.
It is.
It's the OG.
It is an elf, though.
Yeah, it's an elf.